What's going on? It's Dre Smith, and here's a word on passion, purpose, and position. So I love talking about this because this is something that I have more recently come across and came to an understanding about. So first I want to talk about purpose and position, and I always use this example when I'm talking about it. If I asked you what is the purpose of a chair, you would tell me that it's to support someone who wants to sit. Now, if your chair doesn't do that, you may need a new chair or you might not have a chair at all. However, no matter where that chair is, whether it's in Houston, Atlanta, Vegas, Alaska, Australia, whether it's in the courtroom, restaurant, or even chilling at your crib, no matter where that chair is positioned, it can still fulfill its purpose. You see, your purpose is what you are created to do and meant to do. However, your positioning is just where you do it. Just like I named plenty of places where a chair can be positioned and still fulfill its purpose, that is the same for you. If you feel your purpose is helping young men or helping young women, I can think of plenty of positions that allow you to fulfill that purpose. You can be a teacher, an academic advisor, a coach. You can start a business that caters to that. You can be a pediatrician, a physical therapist, or even an orthodontist. There are so many positions you can have that still align with your purpose. I feel like a lot of us get disappointed in life because we're so set on trying to have a certain position, and Lord help us if we don't, because we don't know what to do with ourselves. So the goal should always be doing a deep dive into figuring out your purpose and finding things that align with that versus searching for positions and hoping it fits you. Now, passion. Passion is something you have an intense desire for and enthusiasm for. Passion is what you love to do, which is different from what you love. Passion is always tricky because we as people love a lot of the same things. Generally, for the most part, we all love music. We all love the various forms of entertainment that we enjoy, whether that's art, dancing, movies, or sports. And for the most part, we all love food. So I see it all the time when people are confused or don't know what they're passionate about. They normally just resort to what they love and think that should translate into what they love doing. But just because you love food does not mean that you should be a chef or start a restaurant. Just because you love music does not mean you should be a rapper or a producer. Because what you'll find out is what it takes to do those jobs are things you're not passionate about at all. A lot of times the things that you are most passionate about in life are actually built into something else that you're doing. For instance, with me, Bree and I have a social media and branding company that we do together. I really love what we do. Yeah, it has its ups and downs at times, but I generally love what we do. And that's not because when I grew up, I said I wanted to have a social media and branding company, or even that I love doing social media at all. But after looking and evaluating, I figured out that the thing that I love the most is problem solving. I love looking at problems and helping people solve them. I love putting together strategies to help people solve issues. Even with this podcast, the topics that I'm discussing are issues that people have. And I get to sit down and evaluate and think about it and come up with solutions to ultimately help people. So no matter if we had a social media and branding company or even an interior design company, I would still love what we do because I can find problem solving within that. So now what I want you to do when it comes to finding your passion is take a deep dive and look at the things in your life that you really enjoy doing. I want you to go deeper than just the surface level because I want you to break down the elements of it. Because one of those elements are probably the thing that you are the most passionate about. So let's say you planned your friend's birthday party and you loved it. There are so many elements of planning a party that could have contributed to you enjoying it so much. Maybe you do love planning things, which is one aspect of it. Or maybe you like organizing things in a structured manner. Or maybe you enjoy the interaction with people on a daily basis. Or maybe you like the adrenaline rush of meeting a deadline and things being on the edge. It's possible that you could like picking out decor or even sticking to a budget. There's so many aspects that are involved in the things that you love and enjoy doing, and the goal is trying to figure those things out. So with all that being said, the goal is to try to get you off always position seeking. I'm not saying that one position could not be more ideal than another. However, you will have much more joy and peace if you're doing things that align with your passion and your purpose. And from the examples that I've shown, there are multiple positions that can align with your passion and your purpose. And that's a word. Thank you so much for watching this entire video. If you want to continue to receive a word, make sure you subscribe to this channel, subscribe to the podcast, and follow me on Instagram. You can also request topics, learn more about upcoming events, and learn more about what I have going on by visiting my site, itsdresmith.com. Remember, you can change your life with a simple word.